From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the heat stayed on today. We were hoping we'd be below 100 degrees, but not to be. That makes 11 days in a row of 100-degree plus heat. Total of 13 so far this summer, but consecutive days we're beating all the records, and we're trying to do the stats on how many summers we've had 13 100-degree days, and I would venture to guess this may be the only one, but we'll get those stats. We're working with the National Weather Service to put that together. So let's get over to the wall and discuss the heat here, and it remains a very hot forecast, and we don't even have high pressure directly over us. We're kind of have this flat ridge that goes from the west all the way over to Florida, but you can see it's a dry westerly flow aloft. Storm track with the upper troughs are staying well to the north of us, and with time, high pressure builds right overhead as we go deeper into the weekend early next week. And the last time that happened, we hit right at about 102 to 103. And this time around, it may be 103 to 104. So it's only going to get hotter before we see anything cooler. And again, you can see that dry air in place. We did have a few spotty showers around earlier, but they went by the wayside. You can see where the severe weather is this afternoon across Oklahoma, Arkansas, and then farther to the east. And that's why our winds have been nice and gusty out of the south-southwest, but not strong enough. And guess what? The Gulf is not cool enough to keep us below 100 degrees. So we don't see any change in that pattern. In fact, some westerly winds ahead, which argues for hotter temperatures as we move down the line. Regional Doppler radars, all is quiet here. The same on Power Doppler 3, but we'll back it up over 12 hours. Man, we had a nice little shower this morning across portions of Iberia, lower St. Martin Parish, mainly impacting just a few folks in Iberia Parish, and then moving out into the basin and walking away. But there's your 5 to 10%. We expect more of that in the days ahead at best. Strongest storms off to our north. We open it up into the tropics. A little bit of a disturbance here by Hispaniola, but no developments there. Nothing going on out in the Atlantic. High pressure dominating. We'll watch these tropical waves coming off the African coast, but everything is quiet on the Atlantic side. A little bit of a different story on the Pacific side, where Category 3 Hurricane Dora passing well south of Hawaii, but the pressure gradient and the winds across Hawaii have been real problematic with the wildfires across the central island. So it's been rough over there. And again, these wildfires, either natural or unnatural, have been burning out of control. And it's been a story across that island. So that state as well. So for us tonight, it's the same story. Temperatures lower 80s. Then for tomorrow, we'll get up to 100 degrees for sure. Notice no green in the area. That means best rain chances staying away. We'll go no better than 5% tomorrow. Lower 80s again Friday morning, and then as we head into Friday afternoon, this only gets us to 1 o'clock, well on our way into the low 100s once again. Temperatures, high temperatures tomorrow between 100 up to 103. Leesville and Alexandria, upper 90s to low 100s. The I-10 corridor, we're going to go with 101 in Lafayette. If we hit 100 today, we see similar conditions tomorrow. Another nice breeze tomorrow, but we're seeing that breeze is not helping us out a whole lot. And as we take a look at that heat index yesterday, we kind of toned down to 112, 113. That's what we were today. Well, the forecast for these heat indices is going to rise again as we get closer to the weekend. Dangerous heat will continue across the area for more than the next week. So 81, the overnight low tonight. The record's 82 in 2007. Maybe a chance of that, but also, our days are getting shorter by about 2 minutes at a time, so that means our nights are a little bit longer, so we have an opportunity to cool down, but 81's not cooling down. That's still 6 degrees above normal. Then tomorrow, a more triple-digit heat on the way. Heat index 112 to 118. Nice afternoon breeze. We'll go 101 the high. Southwesterly winds at 10 to 15, so if you like today, you're going to like tomorrow, although it's going to be a degree or so hotter. And as we move forward, everything in the R here, these are the records. Record here. Record here, record here, record here, record here. More records going into next week. And look at this, triple-digit heat for highs and overnight lows in the lower 80s. And this weekend into early next week between 103 and 104. This incredible heat wave just wants to go on and on. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up right after the break.